Hey, welcome. It's Saturday, the 25th of February, 2017. It's been a crazy week uh, since my last, my last in bed vlog. I didn't do a Blu-ray update, which I again apologize for not doing that. Like I said, but I was like, you saw my latest, my last vlog. I was just really sick. I, I had gotten the flu before. I think, like I said, we worked in a tight space at work, and I think we had caught it from the other people. But I got over it. I took some medicine. I think I even took one day off, but I got over it. But then last Thursday, for some reason, last Thursday I had a really rough night, and my throat just and then I went to work on Friday, and which I shouldn't have done, and it really just got worse to the point where like almost like 12:30 I just had to leave work because I was just feeling weak, and my head was pounding and stuff, and I was just really sick. And so what I did was I went home, a bunch of medicine and some orange juice and stuff, and I decided to bunker in and over because that was President Day weekend, and I decided to let me see if I can get over this over the 3 days. I was hoping to get over it, and if not, I was going to go to the doctor on Tuesday to get some medicine. So, funny thing, not funny, I guess, so much, is that the medicine I was taking, this cold Tylenol flu, that you saw when I was doing my Instagram updates before, which I kind of quit doing, uh, it basically robbed me of my appetite. It really just killed my appetite. That medicine, it was just blah. So after a while, I just stopped taking it. After I think When's the last time I took it? I think Monday was the last time I took it. But it just blah. But anyway, I went to the doctor on Tuesday, and to make sure to see. I was going to see maybe if I needed a flu shot because, like I said, usually when I get sick, I get sick and then I get over it. But I got sick, before, but it wasn't as bad. And then I got over it, and then I got sick that Thursday night, and just it just really wore me out. And then my stepfather was just saying, you should get the flu shot. So I went to the doctor on Tuesday. I didn't go to work. I went to the doctor, and she ran through the test and all that stuff, and said, you're getting over it, which I was feeling that I was getting over it. It's just that I still felt a little weak, I guess. And again, I guess because, like I said, the that medicine was that cold Tylenol really wiped my it killed my appetite, and I just couldn't. I didn't feel like eating anything, and it just like it basically dried me out. Basically killed my appetite. Just killed my desire for food. So which obviously made me weaker. Okay, so the doctor gave me some penicillin and another medicine to take for 10 days. He said you are getting over the cold, but to take the medicine, I got two things of medicine, penicillin and something else to take for 10 days, just to get over it. Hopefully build my strength back. So I went back to work on Wednesday, and like I said, slowly but sure my appetite is coming back. Uh, and yesterday, believe it or not, was the first day that I think I was able to eat consistently. Like I ate breakfast, and then lunch I had a slice of pizza, which I ate the whole thing, and then yesterday evening I had a burger and some fries, and I was able to eat the majority of it. So I think my appetite is slowly coming back. It's just that I'm never gonna take that cold Tylenol flu extreme again because it just killed my appetite. It just really did. Just killed my desires. And so whenever I tried to eat anything, I just, I just wouldn't, I couldn't tolerate it. I just wouldn't have a desire for it. You know how when you're hungry and you want to eat something, and I kept trying to buy stuff to eat, but I just couldn't finish it. I would start it and then just not finish it. Like at lunchtime, I would, normally I would have like a Subway sandwich with some chips and stuff. So, but for Wednesday and Thursday, I ate the majority of it, but I just didn't have a great desire for it like I normally have. Where when you desire food and you eat it. So again, like I said, I think yesterday was the first day that I was really able to eat consistently. The cereal, and then I had the pizza at lunchtime, and then in the evening I had the burger and the fries, and I was able to eat the majority of those. So hopefully, like I said, the appetite is coming back, so I can get stronger. And I did feel stronger yesterday. I felt really weak in the knees on Friday when I left early. I just felt my legs were like jello. But I think starting, yesterday my legs started feeling stronger and stuff when I was walking. So I think my strength is slowly coming back. And like I said, I still have a little cough every once in a while, and that's what the penicillin, I guess, is for. He said to get rid of the coughs. That's what the doctor told me, to get rid of the cough. So she said take it for 10 days with the medicine until the medicine runs out. And I'm going to keep doing that. And but anyway, again, I apologize for not making any videos or anything. I've just been, like I said, I've been kind of focusing on my health and trying to get, because this is like the first time I think in my life that I was sick once, and then I got over it, and then I got sick right away, which really doesn't happen to me. Usually I get sick probably 1 or 2 times a year, and then I get over it. But this was like in a period of weeks that I got sick, and then I got over it, and then I got sick right back again, which never really happens to me. Okay, but I'm gonna make sure now from going forward that once I get over this, that I take that flu shot, just so I'm prepared and I'm better for it. But anyway, enough of my health travails, and thank you. I think it was Roy Green, fellow YouTuber, who told me that to go to the doctor to get antibiotics, and I'm glad I did go to get that. So I am getting stronger, I think, and I'm getting better. Okay, because and I'm again never having that cold Tylenol flu extreme, cold flu extreme. It just really killed my appetite. It basically dried my mouth. Basically gave me dry mouth and killed my appetite. And really, again, which makes you weak and you can't focus. Okay, when you're weak and you're hungry, you can't focus. And so it was a struggle to get through these 3 days of work. But I'm feeling stronger and better, and I'm glad I had it. So after I do this video, I'm gonna get up and have some cereal and eat the whole thing, and then try to eat consistently. But anyway, what I want to talk about also at my job, there's a lot of things in flux, and I remember I think mentioning this, that a new company was taking over. Well, they made a contract offer. They made me an official contract offer on Wednesday. I got that, and the deadline to accept the offer letter was actually today. It's actually today, but I got to extend it till Monday, because I wanna read the paperwork and fill it out, and then I can scan it and then send it to them on Monday. But I also have a few questions I wanna ask a few people first before I officially, sign my name on the dotted line. Now, let's be honest. The money is a little bit less than what I'm making now. Okay, so but that's not my big issue. I can kind of live with that because I'm not gonna get the tax as much as when I was working in Jersey. So I think the money is gonna balance out, and the difference between the transit and stuff, I think it'll balance out. that way. But my problem, well, not my problem, but my issue is I want to make sure, I want to see what my options are if I do turn this contract offer down from the new company that's taking over CW, and will I get and if I, the old company, Williams Lee, because I think they're supposed to give us, technically they're supposed to give us severance pay if you turn down the new contract offer and you don't want to stay with Williams Lee. They're supposed to give you severance pay, but I think they're trying to weasel their way out of it. But I'm gonna call HR and just, to make sure on Monday before I officially hand in the paperwork for the CW, you know, is that consistent? Because if it is, and I'm due to get a severance pay, and I can get collect unemployment, I might just take that just to take a break, and maybe start over fresh somewhere else. But I want to also make sure that, like I said, I like the people I work with right now, and nobody else besides me. And I think another person that we work with has got a contract offer. So I don't want to accept this contract offer and then find out there's only two people that left. The other people said, you know what, screw this, and turn it. I want to make sure that we have the same team that's going to stick around, because it makes no sense to me to accept the contract offer and then you wind up with just two people staying, which will not be much of a print shop. Okay, as we want to make sure, I want to make sure we have a good, strong team, and if not, like I said, I'll take my severance pay, my couple of months, 4 months severance pay, whatever it is, and unemployment, and then just start somewhere fresh if I have to do that. But I think more likely we're going to stay at with CW. I think that's more likely what's going to happen. That we're going to keep the same team, but I just want to make sure. And also, speaking of team, I have to have a meeting with my boss, just because it's just, before we moving forward, we have to straighten out a worker. We just have to, without mentioning the guy's name specifically, but the guy's not consistent, and he's hurting the team. He's really hurting the team and hurting me work-wise, because I have to dedicate myself, instead of being, because I'm supposed to be the lead for the whole print shop, but I find myself dedicating myself too much time with this guy because he's not consistent and he's not showing up. Okay, and when I mean consistent, I mean you got to come to work every day. You got to come to work every day. That's it. And this guy just seems to have excuses all the time, and not, you got to leave early for this. You can't come to work for this, And I'd rather, if we have to cut ties with him right away, I say cut ties with him. That would be my recommendation. And I'm gonna have a meeting with the boss and lady on 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 Monday and tell her, listen, he's not consistent enough, and he was given his final warning, and he kind of fell through the cracks because we had a lot of turnover in this. There's been a lot of turmoil when we found out the company lost the contract. He kind of fell through the wayside and kind of slid on by, but now, come on, it's really showing up and it's really hurting me. I can't do my job effectively if I got to worry about this guy all the time. So that's it. But anyway, my goal today, okay, is to besides uploading this video, is I'm gonna fill out the paperwork I gotta fill out for this CW. Fill it out as much as I can, the best way I can, and then I also want to pay my taxes too. I want to do that too. So I'm gonna fill out my paperwork, gather my W-2s together, all that stuff, and go to Fordham. That's why go to the tax man and pay the taxes thing, and then go food shopping, a little movie shopping, then get back in the house. And I've again been meaning to watch Justice League Dark, which I have there, but I haven't, like I said, I haven't really been in the mood to watch anything because my health's been very wacky and all over the place. But now that I'm feeling better, okay, But right now, I got the dry mouth right now from that, you know, from not eating. So, but I'm feeling better. But what I'm gonna do is again. So hopefully, maybe later today, you'll see my review of Justice League Dark. I want to see the movie Get Out, and maybe I'll see it next week with Logan. When Logan comes out, I'll see Get Out. See it next week. I just, like I said, this weekend I want to stay in because I think I'm getting my strength and my appetite back. So I want to stay in this weekend and again, fill out this paperwork for this, pay my taxes, do a little movie shopping, and just do a little movie watching. So maybe look for later, maybe get caught up in a couple of videos and stuff. Maybe make a couple of videos as well. Again, I apologize for not putting out any content. It's just been I've never been waylaid like this in terms of my health. This really waylaid me. But hopefully I'll feel better. I'm feeling better, but hopefully I'll be, once I'm fully in my right state of mind, because I'm telling you, being sick and you can't focus because you're worried about your health, it really disrupts everything else. So hopefully I can be better now, and I hope everybody else has a great weekend. It's supposed to be 60 something today on the weekend. It's been actually pretty nice. Yesterday was beautiful. Actually, New York in the 60s. It was supposed to rain today, I think. But other than that, hopefully this weather will turn, and hopefully work-wise things will work out in terms of getting the right team, because I want to make sure we have the right team of guys together. And I was hoping, like I said, hopefully I can straighten out my work situation as well. And that way, that's one less thing to worry about, one less stress over my head. Okay, so anyway, everybody have a great weekend. Stay safe. And again, hopefully I can make more videos this weekend. And I'll definitely, hopefully, be doing a video update tomorrow again. So everybody have a great weekend. This is Trepacer saying so long, and take care.